He wasn't the smartest scientist of his time, at least, that's what he always claimed. But behind that playful smile and that mischievous laugh was a mind that rewrote physics, exposed the truth behind the Challenger disaster, and changed the way the world thinks about learning, curiosity, and reality itself. His name was Richard Feynman. And his story is not just about science, it's about solving life like a puzzle. Richard Feynman wasn't born a genius. He wasn't reciting equations as a child. But he did have one superpower. He questioned everything. While other kids accepted answers, Richard demanded reasons. His father, Melville Feynman, never answered with, "Because that's how it is." He said, "If you can't explain something simply, you don't really understand it." That rule shaped Richard's entire life and transformed him into something rare, a scientist who understood deeply and explained simply. When World War II erupted, Richard was recruited into one of the most secret and dangerous missions in human history, the Manhattan Project. Surrounded by the world's greatest minds, Einstein, Oppenheimer, Teller, Feynman didn't just contribute, he stood out. While others focused on equations, Richard asked, "But what really happens inside an atom when it splits?" And during the project, he developed two obsessions: unlocking the atom and cracking safes. After the war, the scientific world faced a massive problem. Quantum physics was powerful, but nobody could accurately explain how particles interacted. Feynman didn't try to fix the existing theories. He built something brand new. He created a language of dots, arrows, and lines, now known as Feynman diagrams. With these drawings, the invisible world finally became understandable. In 1965, that idea won the Nobel Prize in Physics. But Feynman's reaction? A shrug and a joke. Because for him, the prize wasn't the award. The prize was the joy of figuring things out. Decades later, in 1986, tragedy struck. The Challenger space shuttle exploded, live before millions. NASA blamed the cold. Politicians spoke carefully. Experts avoided details. But Feynman, he wanted truth. During a televised hearing, he asked for a glass of water and a small rubber O-ring. He dipped the rubber into ice water, it hardened, it cracked, and the silence in that room was louder than the explosion. Feynman ended it with one sentence: "For a successful technology, reality must take precedence over public relations." Richard Feynman wasn't just a physicist, he was a guide, teaching the world a new way to think. His rules were simple. Know what you don't know, explain it clearly, or you don't understand it. And never stop being curious. He played bongos, solved puzzles, broke codes, and asked questions until the world made sense or became fun trying. Richard Feynman didn't solve the universe with intelligence. He solved it with curiosity. And maybe the world doesn't need more geniuses. Maybe it needs more curious people willing to ask why. If you believe stories like his deserve to be remembered, subscribe to Untold Lives Hub.